Today, we'll be taking another look at Spider-Man No Way Home and examining some of the dialogue being spoken so we can learn how to sound American. Even if you're an advanced English speaker, you're going to learn a lot in this video.
Welcome to English Trip Bear
with B. Barrington. Like our other video on Spider-Man No Way Home, there are no spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet, don't worry. Today, we're just focusing on the inflection of speech and intonation used. We already covered all the difficult vocabulary in our earlier video. So let's jump right in. In this scene, Peter is talking to MJ about having his secret identity revealed.
I am the most famous person in the entire world. And I'm still broke.
Wrap it up.
We're going to focus on Peter's first line. I am the most famous person in the entire world, and I'm still broke.
Okay.
We'll be looking at his intonation, pronunciation, where he stressed words, and how the joke works.
I am the most famous person in the entire world. And I'm still broke.
The first thing to pay attention to is that he's not using a contraction at the start. He says, I am, not I. By doing this, he's adding some weight and importance to the subject of the sentence, I. Native speakers will use the contraction form almost always when speaking, as it allows us to speak faster. So, when we choose not to use a contraction, there's a reason.
I didn't think it was so important.
It is. It's such a small detail, but it changes so much. Listen to these two sentences. I'm going to the store, and I am going to the store. In the first sentence, the contraction gives us the impression that my action is normal. The second way makes it sound as though I don't usually go to the store, that my actions are uncommon, and I want the listener to know that. I'm going to the store, and I am going to the store. I'm going to the store, and I am going to the store. See the difference?
Yes.
This is why it's good for English students to learn and use contractions, as they can change the meaning of a sentence. It's not just about speaking faster.
Got it.
Next, let's look at where he's stressing. The really big stress point is on most. I am the most famous person.
I am the most famous person in the entire world.
He's not just famous, he is the most famous. Native speakers often emphasize strengtheners, like very and most. After that, we have in the, running together and linking to entire. So we have in the entire. We have a stress on the second syllable of entire, tired. In the entire. In the entire. In the entire world. Then we have something really interesting happen. We have this 1 second pause. So it feels like the sentence is over, but actually, this is just a way to separate the setup of a joke from the punchline. The humor is created partly from the long pause and partly from the contradiction.
What do you mean by contradiction?
We have these two things that go together, fame and money. If you're famous, you're probably rich. So, that's the contradiction. He's famous but broke. That's how this joke works.
Huh.
After the pause, we have and linking to I'm. And I'm. There's a diminished D sound on and, which helps speed up these linked words. And I'm. And I'm. And I'm. Notice that he's now using the contraction form. Not having money is the normal circumstances for him. There's this rising intonation on and I'm, which helps give it a friendlier tone. This is another way to help the listener know he's not being serious. And I'm still broke.
And I'm still broke.
The very last thing he does is laugh at the end. It's a very small chuckle, but this can be a very effective way to make sure people know you're not being serious. Peter Parker doesn't actually care about money. That's not his value system, and he wants to make that very clear.
I like how this joke is set up.
Yeah, it uses misdirection very well, which helps surprise the listener. Okay, let's take a look at that scene one more time, but without subtitles.
I am the most famous person in the entire world. And I'm still broke.
Wrap it up.
Wow, that was a lot of information for just one line.
It sure was.
But it was really interesting.
I'm happy to hear that. If you want to learn about some of the difficult vocabulary and idioms in Spider-Man, we covered it in this lesson here. Check it out. It'll help improve your vocabulary and cultural knowledge so you can understand movies like a native speaker. Thanks for watching today.
Bye bye.
See ya!